Hey, welcome to another episode of Plate for You. Today I'm going to just make some barbecue chicken. I have two pieces of chicken here which I have just cleaned off with a bit of old lime, and what I'm going to do now is just to marinate it. Now, what I got in the meal kit when it comes to marinade doesn't appear to be quite a lot, so they only gave me a bit of barbecue chicken sauce, right? So that doesn't really look like a lot to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with this first. I'm just going to do that, and that will. I'm going to add some one. They gave me 1 clove of garlic, so I'm just going to. I'm using a glove today. I'm going to add one small medium onion to roast, because I'm also going to roast all of this veg here. I've got some potatoes, which you can see. I have a red pepper and a courgette. I'm going to roast all of that. This yogurt dressing is for some chives which I have. I'm going to roast the veg with some rosemary in there. So what I'm going to do now is, that's not good. Wise, I'm going to add a bit of, about a teaspoon of cumin. I want to be able to bring a bit of the, bit of a smoky flavour, and I don't really have that smokiness, and I don't know what to use. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try cumin, right? I don't really want to try paprika. I think it might clash. But what I will do though is I'm going to add a teaspoon of honey. So I'm just going to switch off and come back to you in a second. Right, okay, so I have about a teaspoon of honey. That should do it. And I'm going to add a bit more cumin, salt and pepper, and that should be it. Because I had quite some cumin on my gloves. It wasn't really on my, so I'm going to do it with this hand, which is take this hand, take the right hand. Right, okay. And there we go. A bit of cumin. And salt and pepper. I'm using the my left hand for this, so it's going to be a bit awkward. Right, I'm going to add a bit of, about a tablespoon of oil to get, actually no, I probably won't need, maybe a teaspoon of oil really, to let that cook in. And I'm going to stick it in the oven for about half an hour in a oven. I always forget to tell you the temperature, so about 200 degrees centigrade oven. And then I'll do this, I'm going to sauce out the veg. You'll see that in just a moment actually when I play for you. So that's it for today, a quick one. Okay, so I'm going to start with, look at that, so these are the vegetables, obviously you can see. Now what I did was I just put them in for about 45 minutes. It was a full oven, so it took a bit longer. The potatoes, I'll turn the light away a bit, you can see they're a bit browned. They're heavily seasoned with, I actually threw in a bit more pepper than I should have, black pepper. But not to worry, I have also some yogurt and chive dip to go with it. And what I did with the vegetables was just salt. These vegetables here was just salt and pepper and a bit of fresh rosemary and and the oil with all the vegetables. I just chop them. Nice. Throw them in a bowl. Red pepper is quite sweet. Courgette is still nice and fresh in the middle. Got juice. So that's it really. Just waiting for the chicken to come out and the red onions, and then I'm gonna plate up. Okay, so here are the red onions. I ran out of space, as you can see on the other tray, so I just put them in a little casserole dish, little oven dish, and I put them in separately. You could maybe put them in for another 15 minutes, but salt and pepper, oil. They're still quite sweet. There's got a bit of some heat to them, or maybe I'll put them in. Yeah, I'll put them back in for another 10 minutes while I wait for the chicken. There we go. It's a nice barbecue chicken there. I've got the right amount of texture I wanted. It looks a bit burnt, but it's not. I mean, I'm only going to eat this. I'm not eating the sauce or anything. So if you're looking here, it's moist underneath. It's not overly, the skin isn't overly cooked. I mean, it's not overly burnt. It's fine. The best way to deal with all meats, you just wait for that. You prod it and you just wait to see if you prod it, and then the juices should run clear. Not too sure if you can see them there. No, but that's been in for about 45-50 minutes, so that's long enough. So just gonna wait for the onions and I'm gonna plate up. So here we go, Thursday meal. I'm gonna plate for you. I've got some barbecue cumin chicken. So I'm gonna put some sauce on there. You can see that. I've got some veg, some potato chips, homemade chips. I think I can call them chips. Chips in America might be something else. Chips in the UK, they don't look like chips in the UK, but anyway. Take this glove off. Some rosemary seasoned veg, roasted veg, some red pepper, juicy red pepper, and some juicy courgette. And I have some caramelized onions just to go at the side. Right? Now, that chicken has a bit of has a lot of warmth to it, and so does, there's a lot of pepper on that. So what I'm going to do is add a little dollop, just put it to the side, some yogurt chive dish. There we go. Yogurt chive dip, not dish. So let's turn this around. There we go. Bon appetit. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.